Hello, my name is Carolyn. Welcome to the wonderful world of the butterfly loom. I'm going to show you just how easy it is for you to loom yourself a little bit of magic. This is the front of the loom because it has the hinges on the front. The back of the loom has the arm. To begin your wrapping, take your yarn and place a piece of sticky tape over the yarn. Turn the loom to you front on. Okay, then come up through the first notch and down, up, up to the top. Turn your loom to the left, each time coming around the corner and just working your way up and down through the notches, up to the top and turn and to the left. Bring it down, up, up to the last notch and around to the left. Down, up, up to the top and turn to the left. You will now find that you have completed a row, so that is counted as row 1. If you decide to make your article thicker, you just keep on winding on, wrapping on the yarn until it is thick as you desire. Bring the yarn around to the front, both yarns to the front, and tie a knot at the first intersection in the front. Then just tie your knot and snip off the yarn. Thread your needle and beginning in the top left hand intersection where the yarn crosses over itself, bring the needle through, tie a knot and then just snip off the excess of that yarn. Bring the needle up and under in the opposite direction to the way you tied the knot. Leave a loop, always leave a loop. Put your needle through the loop and pull a knot. Next intersection, under all the yarn, leave a loop, put your needle through that loop, tie a knot. Same intersection, but the next knot you go in the opposite direction, leave a loop and pull the yarn through. We just do this in at all the intersections so that each one is tied together. There really is no other way of doing your knotting that will secure your piece so that when you take it off the loom it is very firm. So we do this all over our board. When we get to the bottom here, we do this last loop and we put the needle back through it. We turn to do the ladder stitch and we come up this way. The ladder stitch when finished just comes up and down and follows as in a ladder. That is one way of doing your knotting. The other way we call the cross stitch. So you would start here and go this way and just follow as in the diagram in your instruction booklet. And then to make the top knot across, we go through all the knots. We don't redo a knot here. We just go through all the top knots, taking our yarn through the top of this one, through the top of this one, and then we just bind it off. When we have bound that off, we snip it off. Then it comes to releasing our square. So we flick our arm at the back, we break our loom in half just like a butterfly flying away, we take off, and there we have our beautiful little piece. Okay, so then with the next one, we do the same thing. We just take off all our loops, and there we have our two pieces. This one doing the ladder stitch, this one with the cross stitch. To join your two squares together, put wrong sides together. Hold the loops in your left hand and flick it open. Take your needle and go from one knot to the other knot and just slip stitch across from one knot to the other knot. So on the small loom you will just do down the 4 knots. Whether you're using the baby loom, the small, the medium, the rectangle or the large loom, the knots are done exactly the same way for each loom. You can also join the squares together by crocheting. Okay, they're finished, so we turn it over and now you have your joined squares. If you would like to make a really beautiful scarf, just 13 of these squares will make a beautiful scarf, and you can add tassels onto the end of it. Here we have a gorgeous cream scarf for you. This one is just lovely with all these different yarns. I held 4 together and wrapped the 4 at once and then just knotted them off. This one is simply romantic. This one is absolutely outlandish. This is a fuchsia on this side of the poncho, but turn it inside and you actually have a rainbow poncho. We hope that you will have so much fun using your butterfly loom. And remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.